My name's Rob Blanton. I am the CEO, co-founder, and I'm a full-time volunteer for the veteran-based nonprofit Warfighter Made. Warfighter Made does recreational therapy for ill, injured, and combat wounded service members and veterans. And we primarily do that by adapting and customizing a catastrophically wounded warfighter's vehicle. But then we also do adrenaline therapy with our Polaris razors, with therapy trips. It's also that camaraderie. We will bring them to us to re-experience that camaraderie, but then also give them the time of their life by throwing them behind the wheel of a Polaris razor or one of the other machines that we have. And follow me, let's go have some fun. The injured soldier that we're building this for, his name's Monte Bernardo. He's a combat wounded triple amputee. He's missing both legs and his left hand.
The Polaris General we built today, we put hand controls on it, so the vet that's driving it is a double leg amputee, so he can drive with his hands now. He's got to see at night, so we put some Baja Designs lights on there. We put BFGoodrich all-terrain tires on there, all around an awesome tire.
You know, our tag phrase at Warfighter Made is adapted to the injury, customized to the soul. The customization portion of that is big for us. Monty's an avid hunter, so we wanted this machine to allow him to do exactly what it is that he wanted to do.
We put a hooker rack system in there, so instead of him having to muscle his game into the bed of the vehicle or whatever, it actually picks it up and does it for him. We put gun mounts in there so he could hold his rifles or weapons, and it's a pretty accessible vehicle for him, and all around the Polaris General is a badass car, so he should have fun and be able to do what he wants to do without any problems.
And where is our guest? I became aware of Monty through mutual friends of ours on social media sharing some of his accomplishments from his injury on. I reached out to our contacts at Polaris Razor and basically told him, I was like, hey, Monty is an avid hunter. I think a specific type of machine that Polaris makes would be ideal for him. Polaris came back and said, I agree. We also adapted this machine, which I haven't told you what it is yet, with our hand control system that is going to allow you to operate this machine, hopefully in some really kick-ass hunting areas. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
My name is Monte Bernardo. I go by Monty. I was with the 82nd Airborne. I was injured 4th of July 2012. I stepped on a 10-pound jug of explosives that blew off both my legs and my left hand. 47 days later, I took my first steps in prosthetics, and then I was discharged in 17 months. When I got injured, I wasn't sure, how hard things were going to be, and so some of these organizations up at Walter Reed took me out, and I realized that there was, opportunity for me to still do the things that I wanted to do. Maybe I have to find a different way because I'm, missing appendages and stuff, but there's nothing I can't do. I just have to find a different way. When you get out of the military, that you lose this whole sense of brotherhood, the sense of camaraderie you have. It's really hard to, move on with your life and acclimate to becoming a civilian yourself. So when you have organizations like this that invite you out or do stuff like this, for instance, it's warfighters that are building these things for us. So, right there, that's camaraderie, doing something productive. So it just brings a different sense of something that you don't have once you leave the military. My experience with them has been amazing. They built this for me, and they took my injuries and the things that I do into account. It's a very personal experience. So, what they're doing is amazing.
I stood shoulder to shoulder with the best people America had to offer. And when I retired from the military, I didn't want that to end. So this is my way of continuing giving back to veterans who gave back to me.